Welcome back to another episode with Fwipp on the Krypto32 server. I figured I should finally record this last little bit of putting things together. This enriched Cenarium alloy took this much, and yes, that's 18 iridium plates. So I'm out of iridium again completely, which is a shame, because although I just made my first ultimate hybrid solar panel, the point of that, which is the ultimate solar panel helmet, because I realized that this is basically an upgrade to the quantum suit helmet, needs 2 superconductors, which is of course 4 more iridium. Oh my goodness. So rather than be awesome, I'm going to have to add more cost onto this thing. And the sad thing is, the ultimate hybrid solar panel outputs 512 EU per tick, so attempting to put it into my regular array will blow up my entire system. So rather than destroy myself, I'm sadly going to have to leave this thing in storage, I think. Unless there's one option that I can do, which is simply grab some glass fiber cable, and until I use the the ultimate solar panel, it will be powering my mass fabricator, which, in the end, does equal more iridium. I mean, UU matter to iridium is not the most efficient conversion, but it does function. So, we're gonna do that. Oh, I'm just crazy enough to do it. Okay. So what's the easiest way to just hook up a single solar panel into the mass fabricator? That'd be this way then. I just have to basically make sure that I don't blow myself up here. Make sure I'm not crossing any wires. Nope. Okay, good. We're just going to plug this sucker right in, because I can. And it would be a shame to have built the ultimate in solar panel technology. What in the world happened there? Anyway, it would be a shame to build the ultimate, literally the ultimate, in solar panel technology and never use it. I mean, let's have a look here. It outputs exactly as much as it generates all the time, which is going to make this super powered until I have enough for what I need, because this is going straight into the helmet. Why? Because it's the ultimate. It's literally the highest upgrade you can have for a helmet. And this gravi chest plate, the only downside is that if I leave it on, as we saw during the last episode, it drains my power immensely. So, you know what? I'm willing to get crazy. I mean, it's going to take 18 iridium to make a second one. But I mean, when you hit ultimate solar panel level, is there a real point anyway? I mean, I'm not going to wait to make another ultimate solar panel, because that's going to take ages in and of itself, isn't it? Actually, come to think of it, I didn't explain this new addition to my house, which is simply a double massive fuel line, because those fuel bees, man, they are efficient. Basically, these are 10 diesel generators running on fuel and 3 running on biofuel. Now, I used up all the extra biofuel. That's not counting the massive 5x5 tank in the basement. But basically, that's more like even more supplementary power. And when you get to my level right now, you might as well use the fuel that you've got. Or, I mean, why do you have it in the first place? So I don't mind that I've drained it all. This is going to go very slowly, but whatever. I mean, it'll work on its own. I don't mind. Just like how the platinum bees will produce platinum every, hours or so. When you're on a multiplayer server, this game is relatively not as bad as single player, simply because the time frame takes care of itself as long as your base is chunk loaded. Okay, so today what we're going to do as well is, if I need a lot more platinum to get, more solar panels and more hefty gear and more superconductors, that's the only thing that's stopping me right now from building a fusion reactor. I basically have everything else. I don't know if I want a fusion reactor, but since that's the only thing stopping me, we might as well take that out of the equation. Let's see, where we got this. I need 4 apiarist pipes, so that means Diamond time! Alright. Not a problem. I got diamonds to spare, which is funny. There was a time when I needed diamonds. You know what? Fortune 3 really changes things. So does the Hollow Hills of the Twilight Forest, if you've been following along. Speaking of the Twilight Forest, honestly, something else I need to do. Possibly fight the Hydra. It was something I was saving up for single quest, and then I realized, oh my god, I'm just not good enough. I have no idea how that beast is going to fight, even if I can defeat it sufficiently, but I heard that Squatch has actually defeated it before. So, I mean, if he can do it, I can do it, right? I mean, he might be awesome and squatchy, but I'm a Fwipp, and I mean, look at this gear. Once I get the ultimate solar panel helmet, there's no stopping me. That will basically be, like, the thing that tells me that I'm awesome. Beating a Hydra. Do I really... Oh, how many of these do I need? I only need 4, right? Yes, I only need 4, because what we're going to do today... Did I mention that? We added 4 more big apiaries to an extra section of the lab, which I might as well just change into more platinum production. I know, a little bit tedious, but not everything in this game is super awesome. And I off-screen putting together another... Wait, I needed 4. How come I got... Was there some diamond pipes sitting around? Maybe I calculated it wrong. Anyways, yeah. I've been off-screen a lot of stuff lately that I'm sure my contemporaries, i.e. Knight and other Minecraft players, haven't actually been cutting that stuff out. So... why don't we not cut it out this time? So what do I need to build this perfect setup? Oh, I know. I basically have a shortcut system set up where everything just goes into one item tesseract. So if I set one up to, what is it, receive only, I should be able to pump all the new stuff back in. So I need 4 Antarctic gates, 4 Apiarist pipes, 4 wooden pipes, maybe some sandstone ones if necessary. Do I have sandstone ones left over? Yes, sandstone. Now, I'm going to need a lot of iron pipes, and let's make the rest of it stone. Might need some more stone ones. If you didn't know, the difference between stone and cobblestone pipes is that they don't connect with each other. Now, maybe you knew this already, which is fine. I'm just saying. It's a wonderful ability that makes these wonderful, wonderful pipe systems work so well with each other. You can basically have your own, well, I don't want to say sewer system, but there you go. Massive pipe network. I like Mario games, but I don't mean to turn myself into a plumber. Here we go. Oh, you know what someone mentioned the other day, speaking of Mario, that the reason they are red and blue, or that the reason that they are red and green is because that's the colors of the Italian flag, which I thought, oh, come on. That's believable, but it's like one of those things that you don't want to believe because you're like, I just I respected them, not because they were like Christmas colors, but because, they, what is it? It's not that they're diametrically opposed, but it's like, it just feels weird when you think that that's the rationale, I guess. What is the easiest way to do this? Oh, I know. If I put the wooden pipe here, and it's going to connect into the Apiarist pipe here. I'm going to build the setup first. And then that way, all the bees will go back into their respective pipes. This Gravichest plate actually has a little bit difficulty for me to get used to it. And then we'll just bring it up to the ceiling, maybe. But we'll bring it up in such a way that they do connect, but into an iron pipe. Okay, so let's do that. See, I don't know right now. If I had the ultimate solar panel, would my jetpack be sustainable? I don't know. Because I'm technically in direct sunlight right now, aren't I? I mean, underwater, yes, but I mean, glass is a transparent block. Water is a transparent liquid? I don't know. That'd be a good thing to examine. Alright, so I didn't need the sandstone ones after all, but you never know. Better to have too many items in your inventory than not, or any in your inventory, as the case may be. There we go, okay, so there. I mean, this is going to look really wonky now that I look at it, but suppose it's the best way to do this, I guess. Because it's going to look like there's two giant legs popping out of my apiaries going up to the ceiling. Which isn't altogether a problem, but I mean, I'm trying to go for design, space, and efficiency, and I suppose this is the most efficient way to do it. It's going to look a bit weird coming in, though, isn't it? And then they'll both, I don't think there's a limit for things to cross tesseracts, so even though there's a lot of space being used here, it should be okay. So, I decided to add this extra section because, you know what? I have the ability to build so many Alvearies, and the only thing I need right now, honestly, the only thing I need right now is more platinum. Like, oh, I could... It seems like every big project I've worked on, the quantum suit armor, the ultimate solar panel, even the superconductors themselves, all of it just uses up all of my iridium at once. And that's pretty ridiculous, isn't it? There we go. Ooh, almost has stone transports. 1, 2, and then we'll connect this in the middle too. Is that enough? Like, if I had a block here, yes, it's exactly enough. Okay, now I'm missing the last piece of the puzzle, besides the fact that I don't actually have the valuable princesses to fill the Alvearies with. Now, I do have the drones. If I look around here, all my valuable drones have been set to max fertility for a while, so I've got a ton of extra drones that have exactly all the abilities I need. So once I get, say, a cave-dwelling princess, I can just mix it with those drones, and it will automatically give it the fast productivity and whatever other abilities like fireworks that are quite nice. I'm actually looking for the item tesseract at the moment. That's the last piece of the puzzle. But speaking of mutating princesses into other princesses with the help of the inoculator, the easiest way to do that, honestly, would be if I could find some cave princesses, because they already have the cave ability. You know, that way I wouldn't need multiple inoculations on other bees. If I could just do that, then I would be golden. Is there a way to take one of these at a time? Unfortunately, no, so we'll just leave the others up there. I do like to have some spare tesseracts in case there's a project I need, and then I don't have to wait for them to fill up with liquid ender, because that does actually take a while, to be honest. I'm making an item tesseract this time. Liquid ones take copper. I believe the liquid ones only take 3 silver. And of course 2 tin. I already have tin over there. Oh, and a pneumatic servo. So for that we're going to need 2 glass, 1 redstone, and 2 iron. I honestly have memorized some of these formulas. Oddly enough. Great, and it's raining. Well, we might as well go to bed after this, just because when it's raining, nothing is really being powered either. I mean, yes, the diesel power is a lovely, like, more reliable source of fuel, simply because, you know, it doesn't rely on the sun, it doesn't rely on it, you know, not raining. It works, okay? It just takes a lot of fuel, but I have so much fuel. It's ridiculous. I'd rather use it all than sell it to people, because what I've seen other people using fuel for, well, they already have enough fuel. Okay, so this, that, and the other thing should mean that this tesseract is very simply kaboomed into an One moment. Item test. What am I missing here? Isn't it silver? No, it's another piece of tin. Okay, I was nearly there. Very, very nearly there. Okay, bam. Alright, now I've already set up the network. If you don't believe me, we'll go take a quick look downstairs. All my golems are basically working in overdrive on every comb that comes in, excepting, of course, for the blaze powder and the fiery combs, courtesy of our Ignis Queen. I did do some work with Thomic bees, but you'll see right behind that chest is an item tesseract. Yes, and it's currently set to bee product frequency. Again, a privated line, so nobody else can accidentally shove things into my system, which of course would probably cause it to explode. And when it comes to explosions, I like to know they're happening. Oof, I'm almost glitching through the ceiling here. Come on, Gravitron engine. Oh, it is just like creative mode in that you gotta jump twice, so that's my problem. There we go. So now both of these Alvearies are hooked into this, which I'm going to do owner only, send only, and this is going to be B product. Send only, which means that any items that these Bs create will go straight into the processing power. Yes, okay. Now the last step of the puzzle is these autarctic gates. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll have to also set these up. Okay, so we want green to be any bees on this side, and we'll want gray to be items. And then, wow, we're going to have to do it very differently for a lot of these, actually. Any bees, and this to be items. I'm setting this up ahead of time before I put the bees in. That way, when everything is set up, I don't accidentally, like, have my bees kill themselves without going back into the system. Because the real hamper on bees is that you only really have as many bees as you have princesses. So if you accidentally kill your princesses, like I did when my Alvearies were halfway in an unloaded chunk, and I just lost them, that hurt. That really did hurt. Now these 4 are good on their own. So if I can find 4 more cave bees somewhere in the world, I can inoculate them, and we'll have more platinum combs. So actually that's the goal right now. I'm going to go out and try to find those bees. I know that was a bit of a tedious design, but you know what? I don't think I could make a better one. And that way I can still walk around, feel like this place is still open, and just when I build maybe 4 more Alvearies right here, I can do the exact same thing and then just hook an iron pipe in the middle and then drag it over right into this side of the item tesseract. You know what? I really like Alvearies. They might take up a lot of space, but they're efficient. They're very nice multi-block structures in terms of decorations. And I really like scenic machines. By the way, this base is designed the way it is, specifically to function with my chunk loader, only loading a certain number of chunks. I had a look with the F9 button, and it turns out that I built the edge of this directly in my chunk loaded area, just like the edge of this part here, which isn't being used right now. The edge of this is also in the chunk loader. So that basically tells me how big my base should be. And as you can tell, this part here, also unused. What is it for? I don't know. Probably more Alvearies if these work out as well as I think they will. I'll just shove another item tesseract in there, and we'll do the exact same thing. Building that will probably be off screen, if it ever happens. If ever. Oh, but it's going so well. And I still don't really get these IC2 crops, because all I seem to be growing is weeds. These all used to be flowers. I was hoping to crossbreed flowers with the crop device in IC2, and it all just kind of failed on me. Sort of. I mean, I suppose I could grab wheat seeds and melon seeds, and where's pumpkin? I know I've got extra pumpkin. There they are. I suppose I could just grab these and just pluck them all next to each other, and we'll see if anything grows. I mean, maybe this formation sucks. Maybe that's it. I mean, maybe it's not me. It's the game. But as you can tell, in the IC2 crops, they really don't explain how they work. But for some reason, this is supposed to do something. And I'm just a horrible, horrible experiment after another with trying to get it to work. If anybody has any tips on what that's supposed to do, let me know, because I haven't figured it out yet, and I don't really need to. According to the wiki site, it doesn't really give me anything that big, except maybe flowers that produce gold, which would be kind of pretty. And if I ever make, say, a server garden zone, you know, some unique flowers would be pretty awesome for that. Not gonna lie, I would totally build a gazebo and some fountains. Maybe even working fountains with the no, the factorization pumps are really not good for that sort of thing. Maybe I'll keep thinking about that. A nice garden wouldn't be that bad of an idea. Somewhere, and I still need to build, like, a questing outlet from Fwipp Industries. That would be very nice, too. So those are a few of my plans for the long-range game. Still need to get to work on any of those. I think that's just a glitch with, what, red power or something? That wire is still connected, I swear. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. This is Fwipp, slowly, ridiculously getting into super powerful gear and weird items. So, see y'all next time. Bye!